Greetings all you lustful lambasters out there, and welcome to a new series of mine called Waifu Wars. You know me, you know who I am. I'm a fan of sexy monsters and women alike. I have studied them for years now. I enjoy their looks and personality alike. From big honking anime titties to nice pixelated titties. But we've never had someone who's actually talked about why they're so great. Well, that's why I'm here. I've done so much scientific research on these waifus that now I'm going to break them down, give my thoughts, and tell you all what your favorite waifu says about you. And for episode 1, we're going to be talking about Helluva Boss and Hazbin Hotel waifus. Our first contender is the furry waifu herself, Luna. Luna, a Hall of Famer in the Furry Awakening Chamber. And be honest with yourself, you thought furries were hot after C came along. But does she really deserve the title of waifu? Well, she's hot, I'll give her that. She's got them thick Vivzy hips. I mean, granted, a lot of Vivzy's characters have these, but Luna just seems to have them in spades. Personally, I think it's the shorts. Statistical calculations say that shorts are directly proportional to hip size. The equation goes pants times hip plus booty size. So logically, since Luna always has shorts on, she's always thick. It's science.
Science? Yeah.
And wide hips mean wide booty, but she's got a thin waist too. But let's not kid ourselves, most of us like her for that big booty goth GF energy. So she's a 10 out of 10, right? Fuck no. And not because he's a furry, that hasn't stopped me before and it's not gonna stop me anytime soon. But it's because she's a bitch. She's a bitch, her clothes are a bitch, and her ears are probably a whore. That last one made more sense in my head, but you get my point. She's got issues coming out of those wide hips. Daddy issues, but also drinking and stuff. I mean, I also have a drinking problem, but you know. Bottom line, Luna is not waifu material. At best, she's a drunken one-night stand that you're gonna regret the morning after. You only like her because she's a hot furry or a hot human. Present company included, so 6 out of 10. Next up is Charlie, truly the underdog of the waifus of the Hazbin Hotel universe. And yes, I realize he's a les demon, but let's say she's bi for the sake of making this work. So let's get this out of the way, she's cute AF. The black lips, the pale skin, and just look at those cheeks. I wanna pinch them. And unlike Luna, she's very kind, sweet, and caring and supportive. She's the kind of wife where if you told her you had a long day at work, she would sit your ass down with a giant cup of tea and ask you to vent. Also, call me crazy, but I like her outfits a lot more. Hey, I don't need all bikinis, tights, and big titties to find gravity. Sometimes I just want a sweet girl with daddy issues. Oh, that's actually 2 girls that have them in a row. I guess that's hell for you. Besides, there's nothing wrong with daddy issues. Also, Charlie likes musicals, like me. And she's doing this for her own good, like me. Wait. Now, she does have a demon side, so things might get a little rough. But that's okay. I like it rough. So final thoughts, Charlie would make a great wife and is clearly the superior option when it comes to waifus in this universe. And if you say she's not cute or sexy, then you're wrong and dumb and I hate you. And I'll gladly take this woman any day of the week, 8 out of 10. And finally, we have Millie. You wanna talk waifu material? This imp is all the waifu. I mean that quite literally, she's married. And Moxie is lucky to have her because I'd kill to have a wife like her. First of all, short stack. Yeah, that's it. That's the point. That's the point, nothing else. She's small and thick. What else do you need me to say? Okay, fine, I'll say a little bit more. She's super energetic and just down for anything. She strikes me as someone that if you just wanted to go to the gun range and shoot some stuff, she'd be ready yesterday. Like, this woman never seems to rest at all. Some would say that would get tiring. Those people are what I would call cowards. Who would get tiring of a sexy, energetic little imp? Not me, that's for sure. I mean, think about it. You could be out all day and she'd still be down for fucking snuggles. She's also just a complete badass. I mean, have you seen episode 6? She also may be into pegging, but frankly, you're an insecure dumbass if you don't let your wife peg you. And lastly, southern accent. That's it, that's the end of this point. Final thoughts, Millie is clearly best waifu in this universe, don't at me. She's caring, fun, sweet, energetic, and is probably a freak in the sheets. And she's thick. Thick short stack. 10 out of 10. So from these studies we can conclude that Millie is clearly the best waifu in the universe and Luna is overrated. But Charlie isn't bad. I wanted to make this at least 4 waifus, but I can't for the life of me think of any other waifus in this universe. Nope, none. None at all. Nope. Anyway, those are my thoughts, but now it's your turn. I've given my points, so now it's time for you to give yours on whether you agree or disagree. Comment down below and rank these fine wives 1 through 3, 1 being highest and 3 being lowest, because that's how numbers work. And just for fun, you can also tell me your thoughts on them as well. After a week of this video being up, I will count up all the votes, and in the next Waifu Wars video, I will announce the winner. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you know when episode 2 comes out. Also, for $10 a month, you'll be able to vote on what series I'm going to do next for this series. Link to the poll itself will be down below, or just click the big Patreon icon at the end screen. Undertale's on it, and I know you want me to talk about that goat milk, so you better go click the link. Disclaimer, this is a joke, only do it if you can afford it, please. So happy wife hunting one and all, watchers, and I'll see you for the next Waifu Wars.